Hi everybody, welcome to another week of Makers Monday. I am Anastasia Radloff, aka Stampin' Blondie. Thanks for joining me for this week's last week of our crafting series for creating simple and easy projects for Valentine's Day. I hope you all have had an amazing weekend. It's been nice and bright and sunny here in Tucson. So I hope you are staying safe and keeping warm wherever you are in the country. So let me make sure that I am live here on Facebook so that I can follow along with your comments. If you're joining me today live, make sure to comment, say hi, let me know where you're joining me from. It's always fun to see each week where everybody is joining. If you're watching this via replay here on Facebook or on YouTube, feel free to comment, say hi, let me know that you were able to join me this week. So I had a great weekend with my husband. We were able to spend some time together, and I spent a lot of time here in the craft room working on a very special upcoming event. So if you follow along with me here on Facebook, you may have noticed that I'm going to be hosting my first ever virtual online retreat coming up at the end of March. Now, what is an online retreat? So these are events that are bigger than my monthly classes. So we will be doing 10 different projects, and everything from scrapbook page to a wall art sampler to, of course, cards, 3D projects, and some other fun along the way. Now I'm going to be featuring the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set and coordinating suite. So there's some really cute seashell paper and stamps, of course, and then also some other embellishments and ribbon along the way for our projects. So the online retreat is going to be so much fun. The best part is that anybody can join no matter where you live, and you can even wear your pajamas so you don't even have to get dressed up. The details for this event will be released later this week, and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you will have a first chance to sign up for this event. If you are not on my newsletter, the link to sign up for that is in the description of this video, and you can sign up and receive all the details about my upcoming online retreat. So Kathy, I'm so happy that you are excited for the retreat. It's going to be so much fun. The projects are beautiful. I've got them over here on the floor. I can't show them to you just yet, but if you love scrapbook pages and wall art and, of course, cards, this is going to be a really fun event that you won't want to miss out on. All right, so prize patrol. Each week I host a weekly prize patrol for watching and sharing this video with your friends. All you have to do is click that share button and then comment below that you shared my video to be entered into this week's prize patrol. So let me go ahead and swap my camera. Now, last week's prize patrol, I featured the Love You Always 12x12 Specialty Designer Series paper. So you will get a full package of 12x12 Designer Series paper. And our winner this week was Michelle. So congratulations, Michelle. I hope she's able to be watching live today. If not, I know she'll watch it on replay. So Michelle wins a full package of the Love You Always 12x12 Specialty Designer Series paper, and I will be featuring this in my projects again today because I love it so much. This foil paper is beautiful for Valentine's Day projects, but also for Mother's Day we have coming up. This will be great for baby shower cards and projects, so it's not just for Valentine's Day. So this is a great thing. All right, yes, the retreat is for everybody, not just Stampin' Blondie team. Of course, they are invited too, but everybody is invited to the online retreat. All right, this week's prize patrol is a package of the Champagne Rhinestone Basic Jewels. Now, I love these rhinestones. They have a really light pink tinge to them, of course, because they're called champagne, but they're great for the Valentine's Day projects we're going to be creating today. So the winner of this week's prize patrol will receive a full package of the Champagne Basic Rhinestones, and all you have to do is share this video and comment that you shared. Sometimes Facebook doesn't let me know who has shared due to your settings. So make sure to comment, share that you did. All right, other announcements that I have today. tomorrow is the final day to register for February's Sweet Strawberry class. And so this month we are featuring this really cute Sweet Strawberry stamp set and coordinating punch. The projects, you'll make 6 cards, so 2 of each design, and then 1 of these little cute boxes. I finally found these strawberry candies. I've been looking all over town for them. 99-cent store, who knew that would come in for me there? So strawberry little box for our project, and then 6 projects here, 3 different designs, 2 of each card. If you're wanting to register, like I said, tomorrow is the deadline for this. The link is in the description of this video, so you won't want to miss out on February's Sweet Strawberry class. Now, in addition to this, new this month, we are going to be doing on February 23rd a Zoom event for all those that register for the class. So we'll put our projects together step by step, and of course you'll receive the PDF instructions if you're not able to join us that night either. So details on this, on how to sign up, are in the video description. You won't want to miss out on this class, and the registration deadline is tomorrow. All right, starter kit. So joining the Stampin' Blondie team right now is the best time because of Celebration. So during Celebration, you get 5 additional free packs of designer series paper for free. Now I put together like a little starter kit so you could kind of see if I was to start over as a new Stampin' Blondie team member, what would I choose for my starter kit if I could do it all over again? So, of course, during Celebration, you get 5 packages of designer series paper, 200 sheets of paper for free. That is amazing. This is brand new paper that's coming in our upcoming annual catalog, so it's not even available to purchase just yet. So, 5 packages of designer series paper for free. And then on top of that, you get to choose $125 worth of product for $99. So I wanted to show you, if I was a brand new member to Stampin' Blondie team, what would I choose if I could do it all over again? Of course, number 1, hot dog stamp set. You can't go wrong with a hot dog stamp set, but this would be in my starter kit. Basic tools, my take your pick tool, my bone folder, a black Memento ink pad, and Tombow liquid glue. 4 basics that every stamper needs in their kit. A Stampin' Chamois, this will help you clean off your stamps and all you need is water. A package of basic white cardstock, you can't go wrong with basic white. And a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So you could get all of this in your starter kit if you join the Stampin' Blondie team for Celebration. So Celebration runs until the end of February. $125 worth of your choice of products for $99 plus shipping. There's no tax, or sorry, there's tax, no shipping. And you can choose anything you want out of any catalog. There's no pressure to teach classes, host events. You could do anything from a happy shopper to receive your discount to building a crafting empire. We welcome everybody on the Stampin' Blondie team. So if you have questions about joining our team or what it takes to be a Stampin' Blondie team member, reach out. I'm here to help, and I can answer any questions you have along the way. Our team is amazing. I love our team, and we actually have a team meeting coming up Thursday, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. All right, so our projects for today. I am featuring in the annual catalog, this is an annual catalog, not holiday or our spring catalog, the Heartfelt Bundle. Now this is found on page 75 of our annual catalog. It's kind of tucked away. We don't think about Valentine's Day projects in our annual catalog, but this is an amazing stamp set that we have had it carried over from our last year's spring catalog. So it is a bundle that you can get, including 2 heart punches. We have a scalloped heart punch and a regular heart punch. And this can come in a bundle, or you can purchase the bundle, the punches, and the stamp set separately. We are going to be creating 2 simple and sweet projects featuring the Heartfelt Bundle and also the Love You Always Designer Series paper. This paper is what was our prize patrol last week. It's got, I hope you guys can see that shine. It is foil paper and it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm also featuring, now these are note cards, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about our note cards and our envelopes here today. But let's go ahead and get started with our first project. As always, if you are new, I have a free PDF with all of the product names, item numbers, and prices in the link in the description of this video. It also has the dimensions for our projects today, so you don't have to worry about writing anything down or missing anything along the way. You pair this video with this free PDF and you can create these projects easily at home, or purchase any of the products that you see here today. All right, so our first project here using the Heartfelt stamp set, we are going to be using the champagne rhinestones, which are our prize patrol for this week, and the note cards and envelopes. Now, these are simple, basic white note cards, and they actually come with coordinating envelopes in a package you can get for $7. This is a great deal because you get 20 note cards and 20 envelopes. For $7, that is a steal. You don't have to cut and score anything. It's already done there for you. Now, it's a little smaller than a normal card size, but this still can go in the mail, and this is a great card size for gifting others too as well. I'm using Blushing Bride cardstock and that Love You Always specialty foil paper. Let me get my other supplies here out today. Dimensionals, we've got our stamp and seal adhesive, scissors, and I'm gonna show you how to color this ribbon too. We're gonna use the Rococo Rose Stampin' Blends for our ribbon, and that's why I have my workspace covered here as well today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So I've got my basic white cardstock note card that I'm gonna put in landscape mode, and I'm going to layer my papers here. Where did I lose a piece of basic white cardstock already? Oh no, there it is. All right, so we're gonna work our way kind of from the middle down with this project. So we're gonna start with our Love You Lot stamping, and this is going to be in Rococo Rose ink. So we've got our photopolymer stamps. These are completely see-through and clear, so you can see exactly where you're stamping. You just use your acrylic blocks to adhere. And we've got our Rococo Rose and Blushing Bride inks. Now, if you are a fan of Rococo Rose, this will be retiring very soon, within the next month and a half. So if you like Rococo Rose or any of the other 2019, 2021 in color ink pads, make sure to grab those now because they will not be restocking these colors at the end of this catalog. All right, we are now going to work with the Silver Edge metallic ribbon. Now, this is the best ribbon in our catalog because you can change this to be any color that you want as long as you have the coordinating Stampin' Blends markers. So I'm just gonna section off a piece here because I'm gonna wrap it around my card. And then I'm also gonna take another piece that is 8 inches long, and we're going to color both of these with the Stampin' Blends. Now, this technique is great for beginners because you need no special skill set to be able to change the color of your ribbon. You want to ensure that your workspace is covered because the Stampin' Blends markers will bleed through this ribbon. So you're just going to color in. I'm using the dark Rococo Rose marker, and you're just going to go down the line and color in your ribbon. Now, because these are alcohol-based markers, it will dry very quickly, so you don't have to worry about it smearing onto your project. And that's why you want to use the Stampin' Blends markers instead of Stampin' Write markers, because Stampin' Write markers will take a bit to dry. So we're just going to color both of our pieces here with the dark Rococo Rose. Yes, Cindy, you're right. If you like that ink pad, get the refill as well. The refills are the first thing to sell out when the retirement list drops. So make sure if you like the ink pad, get the refill so that you can continue to use both. All right, I'm gonna grab a baby wipe here just so I can get that off. And this will come off later more. I just wanted to get most of the ink off of my paper there. And because we're done with that, I can get that out of the way. There we go. All right, so this is completely dry now. You don't have to worry about it getting on your hands. So we're gonna tie a ribbon with our colored ribbon here now. Just a quick, simple bow for that. And I'm gonna trim the edges at an angle with this ribbon so that it won't fray on our project. Okay, now this piece here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this around the back. Now, I hope Becky's watching, Becky Holcomb, because I got the gold dachshund out for her today. I brought it in from the office, but this is the best way to adhere ribbon to your project. Simple Scotch tape wrapped around the back. I love Scotch tape in my craft room. You don't need any special time to wait for that to dry. But here is the wrapped around ribbon. So we're gonna now layer this onto our project. We've got our, this is Blushing Bride, so we're gonna layer our, gotta get it to catch, there we go. Our Stampin' Seal, so we're gonna layer that right onto our piece of Blushing Bride here. Okay. And then we're gonna layer that again onto our piece of foil paper. Now the foil paper is the Rococo Rose. The background piece here is the Blushing Bride. And then we're gonna layer that, oops, need to move it over more just a little bit. There we go. And now on the back of this, we're gonna add dimensionals. But before I do that, I wanna do my heart piece here. So we've got a piece of Blushing Bride, and I'm gonna use Blushing Bride ink. So we're gonna do tone on tone stamping for this. And I'm using that lattice looking stamp. And it'll punch out perfectly with the scalloped heart. So we've got our Blushing Bride ink. So ink up our stamp right onto our Blushing Bride. So tone on tone. Very easy to create. Yes, the dog is back. He is back in the craft room along with Leia is actually in here. Elvis is not. He's snoozing in the living room today. So we've got our lattice stamp with our Blushing Bride ink, and then this fits right into our scallop punch. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to add dimensionals to the back of this. Now where I put dimensionals is going to be dependent on where it's gonna lay on my ribbon. So I'm gonna put 3 dimensionals on the back here, but I'm not gonna put any right here because I don't want it to land onto my ribbon. So I'm gonna put 2 up high here and 1 in the middle there. Let me trim off some of these that we can use. Don't forget, you want to use the edge of your dimensionals. Don't throw that piece away. That is very, very good to still use the edge of our dimensionals once we're finished. And then we're gonna put that at an angle right here onto our card. Now coming in, we've got our bow. I'm gonna add this last so that we can add our dimensionals to the back of this. There. So our dimensionals here. Yay, Becky is watching. I'm glad. I'm so happy you got to see the dog. He's back. I love this thing. I don't know if I got this as a gift or where I got this, but if anybody knows me, I've got 2 miniature dachshunds and I've got, you know, everything dachshund. I've got dachshund pens over here and just everything is dachshund. So if you know me, you can always get me a dachshund present and you'll know I will love it. I'm very easy to shop for. All right, so we've got our piece of ribbon. Now I'm going to use, oh, I forgot to bring it out here. I'm gonna use my Memento, or my Tombow liquid glue for, make sure I can get that out. I don't have my little pink holder today, and I don't want that to glop all over. Let's see here. Let's stick a pin in it. I haven't used this one. I think I grabbed a different one than I used last night. So let's see. Is it gonna come out? Come on. The joys of live card making. I don't want it to glop out. So let me grab another one. Let's see here. That one should be full. I've used these in my classes, so I've got about like 10 of them. So let's see, we're eventually gonna find one that will work. So there we go, a little bit of glue will be perfect. And then right onto our project, I like to put a clear acrylic block over that to hold it together and bond it with each other. This will ensure that the ribbon will hold together with itself and it'll just keep it together while we finish the rest of our project. All right, we're gonna use our Take Your Pick tool. This was one of my faves for a starter kit. If you are thinking about joining the Stampin' Blondie team, a Take Your Pick tool is definitely a must need. Perfect for picking up these little rhinestones and placing them right where you want. So this is our first project featuring the Heartfelt stamp set and the scallop and regular punches for the hearts and the Love You Always foil paper. So I hope you guys like this. I do have a glue dot, Carol, but it's on the other side of my craft room and I'd have to get up and go that way. The glue was right here off to the right hand side, so a glue dot would work too, but I just grabbed another set of glue there. So that's our first project. So let me clean some of this up here and we will move on to our second project here. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Don't need our blends. And all right, here is our second project that we are going to feature today. This also uses the little note card and envelope set. Like I said, super easy. You don't have to pre-cut anything. You don't have to worry about envelopes. It's already scored for you. So it takes all of the guesswork out of the project. So here is our note card that we're going to be working with today. Like I said, pre-scored. I didn't even have to score that. And used my bone folder for that. And I got a piece of the Rococo Rose Love You Always foil paper. And we're going to add our Stampin' Seal adhesive to that and just adhere that down the left-hand side of our project there. So right there. I've got another piece of the Love You Always foil paper, and then this one is cut to 2 1/8 by 3 1/4, and it fits right into the Stitched So Sweetly dies. Now this is a die set that's one of my favorites. It's got these scalloped rectangles and then also some other great label dies. So if you're looking for a really all-inclusive die set, the Stitched So Sweetly dies is a really great set. So we've got our foil paper here. Oh, Elvis decided to join us today. Hello. My husband is home, so he's here. All right, now we're gonna use the scalloped heart and Rococo Rose paper that I'm just gonna punch out there. And that's gonna be our background piece for our sentiment. And I've also got just a regular scratch piece of basic white cardstock. We're gonna use the Blushing Bride ink and our stamp that says Happy Valentine's Day. So this is a great Valentine's Day project for anybody that you may have. And we're gonna ink that up. Great way to use your scraps up too. I had this piece of scrap paper in my stash, and it's a perfect way to use scraps, and this is a quick and easy project you can create too. So line up with our regular heart and close that up so we don't get ink all over. And then just layer our project together. So we've got our heart that we're going to use with regular adhesive, and put that right onto our base. We're going to add dimensionals to the back of our foil paper, and this may use up the rest of my dimensionals. There we go. Make sure to use that outline. You've got a whole nother row of dimensionals. When I first started, I would use all the little hexagon shapes and then throw the whole thing away. So this is basically a whole nother sheet of dimensionals that you have that you can use before you throw that away. So don't throw that away. Nice tip there. Get the most out of your bucks for these supplies. All right, we're gonna put that right onto the middle there. And then more dimensionals on the back here. So I've got another sheet of dimensionals ready to go. Now this giant sheet is from Paper Pumpkin. I love these giant sheets of dimensionals that we get. I use them in all my projects. They're so fun and easy, and it really steps it up. All right, so we've got our heart there, and then we're gonna finish this project off with the champagne rhinestones. So a big rhinestone there in the corner. Now tip when you use rhinestones, I like to do them in either 3 or 1. Sometimes I do 2, like that last project I did 2, but I really like to do them in groups of 3 because it really just tends to make them kind of triangle look onto your project. All right, so here's our last project using the Heartfelt stamp set and the coordinating punch bundle. Now before I go, I have one little extra project for you today. Now, if you are creating Valentine's Day cards, you don't want to provide naked envelopes. This is what they call a naked envelope. It has no design on it whatsoever. So we are going to create some really cute decorated envelopes, and you can do these, you can send these through the mail, but just a quick tip if you're going to decorate your envelopes before you send them in the mail. Keep in mind that this is for the United States. I don't know about any other countries. So the United States puts like a yellow and orange lines at the bottom of your cards. And then sometimes they also put stuff up here. So you want to put anything on the front in the lower left-hand corner, and then on the back here as well. So what we're gonna do is just some quick stamping. So just a little heart and Rococo rose. See, it really steps up your envelopes. Blushing Bride we're gonna do on the back, and this one says from my heart, excuse me, from my heart to yours. All right, and you can get more detailed. You can add that foil paper. You can trace the flap of your envelope here, and you can cover this in that foil paper just to really step up your envelopes even more. But never send a naked envelope. So you're gonna decorate that. One more here on the back. Now you definitely don't want to put any ribbon or rhinestones on the outside. Just simple stamping on your card will really step up your envelopes and create a little something special for them and a preview of what amazing project you have created on the inside. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed another week of Makers Monday and finishing up our Valentine's Day crafting series. Now, next week, there will not be a Makers Monday. It is my husband's birthday on Monday the 15th, and so I will be spending some time with him. But keep an eye out for Technique Tuesday next week on the 16th. I look forward to seeing you next week for some fun techniques, and I will hope that you join me again next week. Bye!